guys, welcome to another episode of Princess and Friends. You already know I am here with another awesome guest. You know how we do. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Of course, it's YB Original. Some people know me as CASSANOVA. Nice to meet everyone, man.
Casanova, you know. All right, then let me just get comfortable in my seat. This is going to be a juicy one. So, why do they call you Casanova?
I say it's a persona type thing, you know, two different characters. You get YB, you get Casanova sometimes. This depends how I'm feeling on that day.
So, who's here with me today?
Right now, you got Casanova.
Casanova. Yeah. Now this is special because I knew YB, but okay, Casanova. All right, Cass.
Really?
So, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself, who 100%. You are, what you do?
So, stage name, obviously, YB Original. Afro swing artist, Afrobeats. Resonate North London. Grown. Don't want to say my age, but grown.
Okay.
Definitely.
But when you say grown, over what?
I'm in my 20s.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm definitely grown.
All right. He said he's grown and he's in his 20s. I don't know. It sounds. I don't know.
I get told that I look like I'm in my 30s though, which I think ain't fair.
Do you know what I'd say? I'll be real. Yeah. You don't look 30,
okay,
but I feel like it's it's all right. It's the way you carry yourself, I think. Okay. I feel like you've got quite a mature demeanour about you, which isn't bad.
I get told I have an old soul a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why? What's old about your soul?
I think it's just the way I carry myself, like you said, the demeanour, the energy, the way I articulate myself. It's just different to people my age.
Have you always been like that?
I'd say, funny enough, when I started making music,
you just got deep.
I had to carry myself in a certain way.
Why?
When I first got into the scene, I was the youngest.
Right.
Like, I think generally the youngest to ever make noise when I first started.
How old were you?
15, 14.
Oh, okay.
No, 14, just turned 15. Yeah, so I think around them times, people who were making noise, such as like people like, 316, Notes, J.O., all those people, they were a lot older than me.
Okay.
So I felt like I had to carry myself or just reach a certain kind of point in my position, you know what I'm saying?
So what did you break into the scene with?
I first came out with a song called Why They Watching Me, actually.
Okay.
And I had someone that's quite known now called Kirky.
Okay.
Yeah, he collaborated with me on that when he had just dropped his Leica to Leica. He's got noise going on. So that was the first song I dropped. I'd say the reaction for that was cool, Some people liked it. Some people told me it was not what they were into. But I just used that to charge myself up more. And then I went back into the studio, recorded a song called Thinking About You. And I'd say that was probably my breakthrough kind of into the underground Afro swing kind of scene.
Afro swing. What is Afro swing for those who don't know?
Afro swing, for me anyways, is... it's a collection of things that fall under the Afrobeats umbrella. So you get like Afro pop, Afro rap, Afro grime, Afro drill.
Afro grime and Afro drill. Give me an example of Afro grime and Afro drill. I don't know anything about that genre. Or maybe I do, but I just don't know it's called that.
All right. There's an artist called, is it Black the Sheriff? Something like that.
Well, what do they sing?
Quakey the Traveller. Of course I fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
So I'd say he first came up as an Afro drill.
So is that Afro drill?
Afro drill, yeah.
I'm with you. Okay.
And that collectively falls under the umbrella of Afro swing. But I'd say like popular names for Afro swing, Notes, Lot of Boys, Young Bane, all those kind of, that's what Afro swing is.
Would you say any of those type of artists have inspired you?
100%.
Like who?
Young Bane, for sure. I'd say when it comes to Bane, it's just his energy, charisma, the way that he's confident within himself. Even if like I don't like the music, he can make me like the energy he's coming with it. So I'd say Bane for that one, and all the other people like I'd say J Hus for sure.
Yeah, J Hus, he's a
waviness.
Pioneer. Yeah.
Lot of Boys, just for like the way
I loved them. What happened to them? I can't hear anything from them these days.
I don't know.
That's a shame.
From what I do know, Little Ash makes Christian music now. So he's gone on his own journey kind of thing.
Is it still the same vibe?
It's more gospel.
What do you think of those artists that transitions into kind of gospel and stuff like that? Do you feel like they're abandoning the scene? Do you feel like they could do a bit of both? Because sometimes I feel like you could do a bit of both. Why do you have to transition and just leave us over here?
You're going to make me start some controversy.
No, talk.
What I'm going to say is, there are artists that sell out. So they can start off as an Afrobeat artist, get loads of traction, make a career out of it, and then they might listen to someone else making noise and just completely change their sound.
Right.
And for me, that's selling out because you've gone from your original roots to try and chase something else.
That's
just
really
me, though,
interesting.
innit?
No, I feel you. I do hear you on that. And I think it's what you're in it for.
100%.
What are you in this business for?
I'm here to prove a point, to stamp my name in the ground, but also kind of create a whole new genre within itself. But I feel like with the whole creating a new genre thing, that will come after the first project that I'm going to release. There's another one that I want to come out with. It's like a different sound that I don't personally think anyone in the UK is doing.
Okay,
But
is
they
there
do
a
it
name
quite-
for it?
I personally am going to call it ghetto gospel.
Ghetto gospel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because of like the way it resonates with the instruments, the topics that are being spoken
Is this
about.
you selling out?
No, I don't think so, because I've given them the ghetto gospel already. I've got a song called Wildin' out right now.
Okay,
Same
yeah.
type of vibe. Lost Faith as well. Same type of vibe that I've got out as well. So I wouldn't say it's selling out.
Are you a Christian? Were you raised in a Christian household?
So I was raised in a Christian household, but right now currently I'm Muslim.
Oh, really? So what
alhamdulillah.
caused that transition?
So the reason why I reverted was actually just from like a spiritual journey that I was going through within myself. I feel like when I tapped into Islam, I felt more self-awareness, more self-love, and stuff like that.
What's the difference? What's the key underlying differences for you?
In the religions?
Yeah.
It's funny that you asked that because there's a lot of similarities.
I was going to say,
So
yeah.
much similarities in just the way they carry themselves, what they preach. I'd say maybe the main differences is just who Muslims perceive Jesus Christ as,
Okay.
and who Christians perceive Jesus Christ as, and then also how they perceive God as a first party entity, whereas Christians believe in the Trinity, which is a three party entity.
Right.
So, yeah.
So would you marry somebody that wasn't Muslim?
100%, yeah.
Would you?
100%, yeah.
Oh, okay.
In my religion, you can do that anyways.
Yeah, but to you, just how precious you described your faith, would you want somebody to share the same faith as you, and your children growing up, etc.? Is that not important to you?
I feel like everyone's going to say, yeah, I want my wife to be, same religion as me, same culture. But even like just in the whole music industry, it's taught me about diversity and being able to mix cultures and bring them together. 'Cause I feel like that's how people grow. When cultures come together and then they try and, mend each other together, and just see how things go.
And who are your favourite artists at the moment?
Currently, yeah?
Yeah.
Rod Wave, 100%. Oxlade.
Oh, Oxlade, yeah.
Rod Wave, Oxlade. Burna Boy. Can't lie, he's been letting me down recently, but Burna Boy.
Well, I was gonna say, why did you say burner like that? Like burner boy, like what's
Burna's
up?
been letting me down,
How?
man. He's been letting me down because
In
he
what
keeps
way?
letting these all these controversy with the women that sway him away from the music, man.
All right. So right. So, what is the
You're gonna get me in
difference?
trouble
No.
Burna, if you see this, I like you.
It's
man. Don't
him.
get it
It's him. So, what I'm gonna ask you is, what is the difference between? Because when we look at celebrities and we look at their lives, like we look at it and we unpick it and we're like, oh my gosh, you're outside, you've done this, you've done that, etc., etc. But are they any different from us? Really, they've done things. Burna's done things. You've done things. Has Burna done things that you haven't done?
100%.
Really? Like what?
He's a multi-millionaire.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm not talking
about.
about that. I'm talking about in the realm of like women and stuff like that. It's just that his stuff is out in the forefront.
I feel like his could be more drastic though.
In what sense?
Like him buying a Birkin bag for a girl just
For Jada
you know what I'm saying? Like
Just
crazy,
say
like,
the names. If you say the name, just
you know
say
what
the
I'm saying?
name.
Like him buying a Birkin just for getting Jada. Like I think that's.
I mean, look, if you had it like that, would you not gift? That's like buying someone a McDonald's or
You know what?
something.
This is what I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna have it like that. So
Yeah,
when
yeah,
I do
oh,
have it like
okay,
that,
okay,
I'd say
squeeze
I don't
me.
think I'm gonna do that. However, money changes people. So let's see.
Are you a generous person anyway?
100%.
Or are you very...
Naturally generous.
Are you? What's your star sign?
Capricorn.
A Capricorn. You're generous?
I like to believe so anyways. I feel like I'm as generous as I can be until I feel like you're trying to, overstep the mark, and then...
Okay, so look, now let's talk about this, because we're living in a crazy society right now. It's crazy. It's men versus women everywhere. It's like men now are the prize and all of this type of stuff. And I didn't grow up in that. I'm grappling around trying to figure out, like, is this real life? Are people actually taking this stuff seriously? And it's like, where are you at in regards to men and women, their dynamic, gender roles? Like, how do you feel about it all?
She's trying to get me in trouble today, guys.
Come on, just your honest opinion.
I'd say briefly, when it comes to the whole gender roles and thing, I definitely believe that men and women both have a position to play in society, right? But one thing I won't do is try and restrict someone from doing certain things. So it's like, if women would like to do a certain job role I wouldn't say that they're restricted to doing that just because they're a woman.
Okay.
But I generally feel like men should be allowed more to live in their masculinity.
Okay, what does that look like?
So just like jobs where maybe like even down to like hard labor jobs, stuff like that, where now you see a lot more diversity in it. Whereas before I feel like it was progressing quite well because it was more maybe male dominated. Okay. So stuff like that.
Okay, I can't be mad at that. So let me ask you something. You've met a girl. Right. Talking, you've spoken to her for, I don't know, a week. You're getting along really, really well. You want to invite her out on a date. Okay. Who's paying?
Me, 100%.
You're going to pay?
It's me that's paying, but whoever invites the person out should be...
Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this?
I'm going to pay because
Are you talking about your CASSANOVA?
YB's going to pay, do you know what I'm saying? CASSANOVA, YB's going to pay.
Okay.
However, I'm fair in it. If I don't invite you out on a date and you've invited me out on a date, I'm going to expect you to try and just not expect me to come there and just do everything. That's how I see it. Like, if you've invited me out to spend time with you, you should at least be willing to want to, contribute towards what we're doing.
How important, that's fair. Yeah. How important is a woman reciprocating in a relationship for you, financially?
I'd say I won't be the guy to say it's 50-50. I don't personally think financially it will ever be 50-50. However, I believe when you have the right woman in your life, she won't think twice about spending money on you. She won't think twice about doing stuff for you financially. I don't think as a man you should ever depend on a woman financially anyways. But if it's a thing where, like I said, if you have the right woman, you will know, because she'll just spend without thinking, man. Like, if it's a thing where she's got a, like, how can I say it? Like, if you might, let's say, for instance, spend on 10 dates, and then now she feels guilty, like she has to spend on the 11th. I don't necessarily think that's how it should have been. It should have been a natural thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should want to do it because you want to, not because you feel like you have to. So that's just how I feel about that.
So you want somebody, so you say it doesn't have to be 50-50, but you want them to be reciprocal.
Just know you have my back, just in case anything happens.
But haven't they got your back in other ways? Like, can't they have your back in other ways? Because I don't know, for me, when we talk about gender roles, back in the day, it used to be like the woman takes care of the home, takes care of the family, kind of, looks after you emotionally, spiritually, that type of vibe. And the man is the breadwinner and the lead of the house.
100%, but traditionalism isn't pushed no more. What you just described is traditionalism. We don't, in this westernized society we live in now, they don't push traditionalism.
No, they don't. But how do you feel all right with it? Do you think 100%. It's progressing? Do you think this is progressing in a positive place?
No.
No.
I definitely don't think as a society, when it comes to that whole gender roles and stuff, like we progress positively. I feel like I'd say women have been given opportunity to do more, which is good. Right. But like you said, traditionalism is what you're used to, maybe what you've grown up with, what I've grown up with. So now when you're put into a society now where that's not even being practiced anymore, how are you meant to go about things? Yeah. And it's refreshing to hear that from a man as well. That's really refreshing, because when they're putting this masculine and feminine onto, like, for example, J. Cole, for example, he was having beef with
Kendrick Lamar the other day, right? And tell me your thoughts. I really would like to know a male perspective because I haven't really spoken to anybody about this. I've just had my own sentiments. But what are your thoughts on J. Cole sending shots and then kind of retracting them and being like, do you know what? I actually don't want to smoke. Like, how do you feel about that?
J. Cole, if you hear this, that was you let a lot of people down when you did that, because it's like hip hop is that, you know, it's the back and forth, it's the hype, it's the oh, what's he gonna say next? And then for the pure fact that you sent for someone and the reaction was good.
Who sent for who though? Who sent for who?
First.
Did Kendrick send for him first?
Yeah, first, 100%.
Right,
yeah.
so
Kendrick started it. So for me, like you said, the fact that you responded ain't the issue, but you responded. It was a decent response, if you think about it. I could listen to it, so it was a decent response. And then you go on main stage and apologize. It's like someone hits you, you hit them back, and then you say sorry to them. Why?
I think it depends where you're at in your world. I think it depends. Like, for example, where I am in my world right now, if somebody was to say anything negative about me or want to get on purpose, because remember, those were shots fired, yeah? So that means that someone's actually drawing you out of your state of being. J. Cole seems like he's in a really peaceful Zen space.
He didn't come on like that on the song, though.
I know.
He was talking smoke.
I know. But you know when people are like, oh, that was the old version of me. Like, don't let people bring out the old version of you and all of this. I feel like it's something like that. And they're calling him feminine and stuff like that, telling him he let the team down. And I'm just like, did he really though? Did he really, or was he just living in his truth? And just like, do you know something? If I wanted to send for you, that's a different thing. But you put me in a space where I'm not there. I feel that's quite powerful.
So why respond?
I know, but it was like, as you said, it was like, oh, I push you, you push me back. It's kind of like a reflex. He's been in this for a little minute.
True. You know what? Like,
when
you put it like that, I understand. Especially because the type of persona he carries, the whole, you know, like you said, togetherness and love. So I could understand that.
I do hear you about that is the culture, and you know, rap battles, we all thrive off that. But I do think if anybody's doing that, I think they should do it like a Bugsy and a Chip situation. Yeah, where that was so sick,
and that was entertainment.
And then what did they do? Collaborate at the end of it. So I'm here for stuff like that, but 100%. I just don't. I think there's too much back and forth in the industry. I think it gets a little bit petty sometimes. Do you know 100%. What I mean? Have you experienced anything like that in the industry?
I'll try and make this very, very quick. I've had a fair share of run-ins with some artists. I won't say their names now, and they make similar type of music to me as well. And I could say I could see it going to that point where we could send for each other.
Right.
And I probably would have been the one to initiate just because I'm quite a cheeky person. I like to get under people's skin, but nah, not yet. Maybe. Let's see. I'll be down for it though. 100%.
You'll be down for it?
100%.
A little Afro swing battle.
100%, man.
Get a gospel battle.
100%. Why not? Get the fans talking, man.
Okay. No, I hear that and I can see you doing it as 100%. Well. So talk to us about your projects. Like, I've seen lots of traction online of you you've got a few different things that I've seen you pushing at the moment. Do you want to tell everybody about that?
Honestly, like, all praise to Allah. Everything's slowly, but surely. I've got an album coming out in summer on my CASSANOVA. It's the debut project.
Amazing.
That one is a multi-genre album. Primarily Afro swing, just because I'm resonating to the roots, but there's going to be other type of genres that the ghetto gospel I was talking about, something new that they haven't heard yet, but I think they're going to love. And then some type of like jazz, some acoustics. It's different type of sounds, man.
Okay.
Different type of sounds. In regards to the stuff that's buzzing online, Aaliyah.
I love that. That's why I was like, listen to me. When you come in, and I'm gonna need that from you. But yeah.
Aaliyah, self-explanatory. Aaliyah my healer.
Who is Aaliyah? Don't try and skip up my healer. No, who's Aaliyah? Who is
Aaliyah's
she?
my healer, man.
Who's Aaliyah? Where you at?
She's out there. I haven't found her yet.
Oh, really?
But when the album's out, I'm pretty sure you're gonna start seeing
Aaliyah's
some
forward.
stuff.
Yeah.
100%. I've had a few Aaliyahs hit me up saying, "Oh my god, I love this song. Please, you wrote about me." I said, "Yeah, like 100%,
Yeah, that's
man."
you, boo.
So shout out the Aaliyahs out there. Man.
So there isn't an Aaliyah. Do you have a partner?
Specifically, now I'm single currently.
Oh, okay.
Currently, yeah. But Aaliyah, the concept behind it, without giving too much, because obviously it's just something or a type of someone that brings me peace. So when I'm saying I'm looking for her, I'm constantly trying to find my peace. And then when I found her, I'm now healed. Kind of thing. So that's the concept.
It's beautiful. It's
really
very
appreciate
beautiful. You're doing amazing at the moment. Absolutely
thank you.
fantastic. Can you tell people where to find you?
100%. So YB Original, Instagram, Cass for Prez, TikTok, Cass for Prez, Snapchat, Cass for Prez. Yeah, they're all Cass for Prezes, but on like streaming platforms. YB Original. So,
Awesome. Have you got any shows or anything like that coming up?
So yeah, we've got some shows coming up in the summer. Just open mics and stuff like that. Probably, hopefully, get brought out by a couple of friends. I got friends in the scene as well now that are blowing up, doing quite well for themselves. So they're gonna have their headline shows, bring me out and stuff like that.
Yeah, you better bring them out. Like, don't
100%,
play the
man.
games.
You'd be dumb not to.
Yeah,
Man,
exactly.
Especially when the Leo drops, because the anticipation behind that right now is just crazy.
I can't wait. When did you say that's dropping
So
again?
in summer. So I'd say by early summer, the album should be.
Okay, amazing. And hopefully you'll come back in, visit me.
100%,
yeah.
man.
Okay, amazing, guys. It has been myself, Princess, and the amazing.
YB Original.
Come on,
YB.
you know where to find him. Like, share, subscribe, guys. We'll catch you on the other side. And also, guys, big up my sponsors, Blue Rum. Don't forget to follow them on all platforms. They are absolutely delicious, yeah? If you miss it, you're missing out. You know the vibe.